Logan Ratick joined by Firebirds manager Kelly Nicholson ahead of tonight's game here at Veterans Field against the Chatham Anglers. Game 43 out of 44 regular season games. The regular season comes to a close tomorrow night when the Firebirds host the very same Chatham Anglers who they're playing here tonight. And Kelly, this is the first season in your managerial career that you're going to finish it with a losing record, and I think it's pretty impressive that for your first 11 seasons prior to this, your team's finished 500 or above. Does that bother you that the team wasn't able to finish with a winning record, or are you just focused on the postseason, which starts on Friday?
Yeah, it really bothers me. I don't think you ever want to come up here and finish below 500, especially after coming off a year that we had last year. Which everybody realized was pretty special and might not be done for, hey, who knows how long. But yeah, it was disappointing last night to get beat, and yeah, it's disappointing that we're going to finish below 500. But everybody starts 0-0 on Friday, which is the bright spot, and we're excited about the playoffs. Our pitching set with Kevin Smith starting game one, and he's been really good, and so it's a chance to kind of redeem ourselves, and I've seen some crazy things happen in the playoffs. So Miss Dawn and I were talking today. It's a first team to 6 runs out of here with a ring, and hopefully that's going to be us. And if we play good baseball, I think we have as good a shot as anybody in the playoffs to do that. So time will tell. We'll see. We're going to have to play well, though. We're going to have to play better than we've played, the last couple of weeks, and put it all together and see what happens.
Now, part of winning in the playoffs involves winning road games, especially once the Firebirds are a 3 seed this year. So game 1 on Friday will be on the road. And away from Eldridge Park this year, the Firebirds are just 6-14-1. Why has the team struggled away from their home park?
I don't know. I couldn't give you a good answer for that. I didn't know until you just reminded me that our record was 6-14-1. Maybe we should have worn our white jerseys tonight. Hey, I don't know. I really do not have an answer for that. And I can't really explain why we're 13-8 at home. It's not like we've had a bunch of walk-off wins and we've won in the bottom of the 9th inning at home, So I think it's just a matter of playing good baseball. If we play good baseball tonight, we should come out on top. If Chatham plays better, they're probably going to come out on top. We're going to try to get some guys on the mound tonight. Brooks is going to start, and get Sheets and Logue and Belak in there and give them a couple days rest before Friday, so we'll have a fresh bullpen ready to go. It looks like we'll play at YD on Friday.
Now, this rivalry between Chatham and Orleans has been going on for generations. It really all started with Carlton Fisk when he was a member of the Orleans Cardinals, Thurman Munson when he was here in Chatham. What is the best part of this matchup?
Well, I think you've always had 2 really good teams. At least the 16 summers I've been up here, Orleans and Chatham have been contenders, and John Schiffner and I have become really, really good friends, and I think the bitterness of the rivalry has kind of died. It's just a good, healthy rivalry. We're close, nice parks, good crowds, usually good games, and I think it makes it fun for Orleans and Chatham. We're kind of like the Yankees and the Red Sox on the Cape. We're the Red Sox, and they're kind of the Yankees, So we'll see. Hopefully we'll have another good couple good games tonight and tomorrow night, and they still have a shot to get in the playoffs. So these 2 games, it might not be the last 2 times we see them. Who knows?
Now, in your 16 seasons in Orleans, what is the best game that you can remember between the Firebirds and the Anglers?
That's a good question, Logue. We had a game here in 2005 to end the regular season to see who was going to win the division, and Matt Camp, who went to North Carolina State and had played for Chatham the summer before, made a catch, a game-saving catch, and flipped over the wall. And I think Schiff would remember it if you asked him as well. That is arguably one of the best catches I've seen in my 16 summers here. Andrew Applin from Arizona State made a catch one night at Harwich, and he flipped over the wall to save a game. But because it was Chatham, because it was to win the division, because it was Matt Camp, who had played for Chatham the summer before, that catch was pretty special.
Now, tonight's starter, Brooks Wilson, has only pitched in one game this year. He got a start last week and only went 2 innings. How important is it to have a fully rested arm going into the postseason?
Yeah, I think it's super important, and that's why we're going to get the guys in tonight and give them 2 days rest before we start on Friday. Brooks will probably go 3 or 4 innings max, depending on number of pitches. But we're gonna be fresh for Friday, and that's the goal.
Firebirds manager Kelly Nicholson joining me ahead of tonight's game against the Chatham Anglers. First pitch tonight is at 7 p.m., and it's the first of a home-and-home between these two teams to end the regular season. Kelly, thank you for your time.
You bet. Thank you, Logs.